Now, Mr. Bakhtiar, maybe you can also enlighten us on what do you think is actually the best method or the few best methods of reaching out thus far that you see effectiveness rates of like, maybe twofold, threefold, because not all educational or awareness programs are effective, right? So what say you?
Wow, okay, that's a tough question. I mean, there are many ways to actually educate ourselves about HIV and AIDS, but I think, we should start young. We should start, because I think Malaysians now, especially the younger Malaysians, are more aware. They have access to the internet, information, yeah? So I think, yeah, for parents to be able to talk to their children about, about HIV and AIDS and also other diseases, yeah? And I think just, for schools, for example, the teachers to talk to the students about this issue. Yeah, so I think that's a really good way to start for Malaysians.
For the young.
Now, when we started the show, Angie brought up a very concerning point. She said that more women are now getting affected by the virus. So is it these women are not particularly in the risk groups? They are probably in what you might call a traditionally safe group. But yet they get infected. So how can we reach out to women since they are a particularly vulnerable group?
Yeah, it's an interesting trend because, in fact, no one is really, safe from HIV, right? I mean, you can get it from all these different modes of transmission. But we see that the trend in Malaysia now, about, close to 20% of those infected are women, as opposed to years and years ago when it was like 9%.
Right.
Yeah? So, yeah, it's a big jump. And in fact, again, education, awareness, knowing how you can get HIV. And this is important not just for women, but, also to men, yeah. So I think to know that you can get HIV, for example, through sexual contact, and knowing how you can protect yourself, I think is very important for Malaysian women to know.
Coming back to the marathon itself, sir, what are you expected to go up against? What is the whole marathon course like?
The marathon route actually changes from year to year because of the especially the shifting of the sand dunes. And there's always the element of sandstorm. So basically, every year the distance, total distance is about 240 kilometers.
Wow.
And it's run over 7 days. The first day maybe 30 to 35 kilometers, second day the same, the third day the same. The fourth and the fifth day is actually a non-stop stage where you run for 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
You may sleep, you may not sleep.
It's up to you.
Until you reach the end.
Right.
And all the stages have got a cut-off time. If you fail to reach the point, they will pull you out.
Okay.
So that is where the, how you must pace yourself.
Yes, and it's very mental as well.
And then on the sixth day is a full marathon, 42 kilometers. And the last day, if you survive that long, would be the easiest. Would be about 12 to 15 kilometers. And at the end of the, you call the ending, you have the local supporters, family members, and,
the last mile, right?
And a 5-star hotel, I hope, with a sauna, hot shower.
But I'm sure
they actually bring in a troupe from Paris for one of the evenings, the last evening in the desert with the show. I don't know what kind.
Okay, you deserve it. You deserve it.
Truly, all the best to you, sir. And you are an inspiration to a lot of Malaysians today. And we have been also showing you that account number for the Malaysian AIDS Foundation. If you are up to it, please do donate and help the cause because, as Encik Bakhtiar pointed out, the awareness rate is still rather low in the country.
Right. Okay. And well, that's all for today. Well, thank you once again to both gentlemen for being on the show today. Okay. And of course, Malaysia, join us same time, same place tomorrow, okay, for more interesting topics being discussed on Hot at 1.
That's right. Thank you very much for joining us. We leave you with why do men climb mountains when it's safer to stay at home? And before we go, our polling result will be flashing on the screen. Here we go. Polling result. How aware are you?
Okay, well, partially aware, 50%. Well, okay, well, that was exactly what Encik Bakhtiar mentioned.
pointed out, and
right?
alarmingly not aware 25. So if you put the two together, it's 75% people who are in the partially aware and not aware category.
Right. Once again, okay, remember to be safe and be aware, Malaysia. Go Google AIDS and HIV if you want to know more. Okay, once again, join us tomorrow, same time, same place, hot at 1. More information coming your way tomorrow. Bye bye.
Vámonos.
Have a good day.
Thank you for joining us.